letting go, letting go, letting go. Cause I'm letting go of the bullshit. What's the deal? What's the deal? People, hope all are doing well and having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you come across this reading, you already know if you're watching with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintentions or evil eyes, go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly. Raven. Instantly, quickly, sister, you will feel the effects. Oh, well, the hexes and the curses and the spell that they project. You project. They project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma. Quick, fast. And in a hurry, because you reap what you sow. For Bible so long, don't do others what you wouldn't want done to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, Andy-ass, miserable, bitter-ass business and go heal yourself. Yo, here we go. Where's my water bottle? Yeah. Get the water bottle out. I'm not doing that. So, collective, we're going to tap in real quick to see what's in the energy. This is not going to be a long reading. So, I'm going to tap in real quick to see what the collective needs to know. This could be your energy. This could be my energy. Remember, only take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't make anything stick or it's going to make you sick. I'm going to bang this bell to clear and cleanse out all negative energies and entities out of my space, my place, and out of my face. I call on the angels, the ancestors, the spirits of the divine white light, light attribute only, the most high divine. Please provide me with some insight. What do you want to expose today to the collective? What does the collective need to know today? What is the energy? What's the message? Too many cards. What is the message? What they did to you, what they did in the darkness, just lit your path even brighter, collective. Organized crime, targeted individual, Rico crime, power abusers. These attacks are coming from your father's side of the family. These attacks are coming from your father's side of the family. This could have happened 3 months or 3 years ago. So collective, let me get one more card. Thank you. Those who perform astral rape, sex magic will contract a very painful genital disease, gangrene, or sores, or bumps, or blisters. Okay. Collective, you were targeted by some power abusers that committed some crime against you. They organized the crime against you. They targeted you, and this Rico crime law. Okay, Rico crime. These are people who have a power and position, and they were abusing your power. They were abusing their powers. It says your father's side of the family. The attacks are coming from your father's side of the family, and this could have started or happened 3 months to 3 years ago, and they could have been doing sex magic on you. But whatever they did in the darkness basically lit your path. I just want to be great. Oh, 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 I just wanna be great. Hey, oh, be great. My nigga, be great. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, look, spiritual violation to keep you trapped, stuck, and stagnant. Hey, 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 hey. So basically, they were doing something in the dark. They were committing crimes against you, organized crime, Rico crime, power abusers that did something 3 years to 3 months ago, and they were astral raping you. They were doing performing sex magic on you. They were spiritually violating you. They could have been doing jar magic, putting you in a jar. And now these people are trapped, stuck, and stagnant because they were trying to trap, stuck, and stagnate you, collective. So what they did in the dark, trapped. This organized crime, yeah. This organized crime, here we go. Too many cards falling. Look it. Organized crime, targeted individual, Rico crime, power abusers that was trying to take what was yours. They were committing fraud, insurance, bank, Medicaid, car, tax. They committed fraud against you in all ways, shapes, and forms, and they were spiritually violating you. So you not only were you being violated on the physical aspect, you were also being violated in the spiritual aspect. These attacks are coming from your father's side of the family. This came out in the reverse. Enemy turned friend. So this could be a friend that turned enemy. So this came out in the reverse. Enemy turned friend. So this could be the opposite of enemy turned friend. This could be a friend that turned enemy. So this is not your father's side of the family. This is your friends. Your friend that turned enemy. Their father's side of the family. Yeah, they being exposed. So collective, remember, only take what resonates. This could be your father's side of the family or a friend that turned enemy. Their father's side of the family. This could have happened 3 months to 3 years ago. Yeah, this could have happened 3 months to 3 years ago. But, oh, hold on. I'm not even going to take them in the reverse. Enemy turned friend. Friend, or this friend that was an enemy got exposed. Anyway, this could have happened 3 months or 3 years ago, and you were never alone in this fight. So collective, while they were freaking targeting you, committing crimes against you, committing fraud in your name, or committing fraud against you, you were never alone. You might have felt alone, but you were never alone. Yeah, this person that's going to jail. Okay. In and out of jail. Somebody could have got out of jail 3 years or 3 months ago, or 3 years ago, or somebody's going to jail in 3 months or in 3 years. This power abuser is in the reverse. Those who perform astral rape, sex magic will contract a very painful genital disease. This power abuser is in the reverse. This person could have an STD or some type of issue with their genitals. Yeah, because they was being nosy and poking around in your energy. They were warned about this forgery and this mail theft. So they also stole your mail, and they did some forgery with this fraud. So difficult time ahead. They were warned, collective. These people were warned about the spiritual violation, trying to keep you stuck, stagnant, and trapped. And they committed some type of forgery, trying to keep you trapped, stuck, and stagnant, trying to take what was yours. They were also stealing your mail. They committed some type of fraud. So also mail fraud, because that's landing right under... That's landing right in between trying to take what's yours and fraud. Yeah, they out here catfishing and stalking you. In an online community, they're stalking you online. They get exposed online. You're not sweating the small stuff. You're laughing. You brushing it off because you know that this is a hater later that's going to jail. Wow. We got baby coming aboard, family issues, slandering, talking shit. This, it blew up in their face. So you're laughing that these people are getting exposed. You were never alone when it came to this iterator. Yeah. So in jail, a baby coming aboard. So there could be a baby coming aboard. Somebody could be pregnant. A baby could be sick with that red here on the side, or somebody could be acting like a baby. I just saw 1111. Somebody could be acting like a baby. This hater-rater baby coming aboard, or this hater-rater could have a baby, and they're having family issues because they were being a power abuser. Yeah, a lot of slander, gossiping, and talking shit, collective. Because something blew up in their face. Something blew up. I just want to be great. Oh, 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 be great. My nigga, be great. So collective, they were spiritually violating you to try to keep you trapped, stuck, and stagnant, and they were trying to take what was yours, committing some type of fraud. This is a friend that turned enemy, and their father's side of the family, they're being exposed. You were never alone in this fight, in this crime that was committed against you. This power abuser is going to jail, and they're in the reverse, and they still being nosy and poking around. This hater-rater is being exposed in an online community, and they're catfishing and stalking you. They committed some type of forgery and mail theft. They can have a baby. They're having family issues. There's a lot of slandering, talking, and gossiping and talking shit because something blew up. Be great. Your enemies will be in great regret for playing in your energy, collective. Yeah. They got exposed. And now they're going crazy. Because this mail theft, this forgery, they didn't, oh, somebody has a secret. Somebody has a secret. They going broke. Somebody has a secret that they going broke. $0 going broke, and they're not no outcast. They're not a black sheep. They're not a curse breaker. And they're binded to karma. They're unable to play victim or act crazy because they've been guilty. They've been caught. You have no idea how important you are, collective. This hired hitman attacker is in the reverse. Yeah, because they bougie, they fake. And they need to learn how to detach. You're an empath. You're a healer, collective. So somebody has a secret. This secret is about this forgery, this mail theft, and that they're going broke. And they're not no curse breaker. They're not of royal blood. I just realized that the secret is they're going broke. They're not a curse breaker, and they're not royal blood. You're royal blood, collective, and they're binded to karma. They're going to jail. They're unable to act crazy. They're unable to play victim, and it says purposely insane. So that's playing victim. They're unable to act crazy on purpose. They're unable to play victim because they have been they've been caught. They're guilty. Collective, because you're an important person and you don't know how important you are. And this person that they hired, a hitman, an attacker to attack you, they in the reverse. This bougie fake ass person needs to learn how to detach from you. They're a power abuser. They hired a hitman, an attacker to comfort you. They spiritually violated you, committing fraud against you, and now they're watching you in an online community, being a hater-rater. Yeah, they had a lot of cruel intentions. They were doing binding rituals, collective. Yeah, these are a bunch of drunks. So these are people who have cruel intentions that were out here doing binding rituals, trying to take what was yours, and they're a bunch of drunks, and they lost in the fog. Because you were never alone in this fight. Yeah, they racing against time. They're out of time. Yeah, evidence was found about their cruel intentions, collective, about this forgery and this mail theft and the spiritual violation. Yeah, they being blindsided by their own binding rituals. Yeah, this love spell, free will control. They being blindsided by their own love spell. Yeah, these people are not related to you, so not related to you. This is not your father's father. This is not your father's side of the family. That's a tongue twister. This is your friend that turned enemy, an ex-friend, their father's side of the family, their father's side of the family. It says everybody loves a comeback. So they racing against time because you having some type of comeback, collective. It blew up in their face. Yeah, it's been made public display. Yeah, it blew up in their face. Somebody has a secret. It blew up in their face and they're going broke. And it's being made a public display that they're broke, they're not a curse breaker, and they're not of royal blood, and that they're binded to this karma. And that they cannot play victim, and that they've been caught. Yeah, somebody needs to step forward. Or somebody's going to step forward. Time magic in the reverse. Yeah, racing against time. They were trying to slow time down. Yeah, because they didn't come correct in your energy, collective, and they've been guilty, they've been caught. Yeah, because whatever they did was unforgettable. And they were warned. They were spiritually violating you, doing sex magic on you, made you a targeted individual, and were anyway. What else? A small gift, surprise of a good phone call is coming. So you're going to be receiving some type of small gift, a surprise, a good call, or somebody. You're going to be getting some good news. Some good news is coming in. Yeah, encouragement, King of Pentacles. It says encouragement of labor. So you're going to be getting a small gift because of your encouragement, because you're about to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So you're about to get some good news, and you're about to be enjoying the fruits of your labor, collective. That's like 5 of Cups, King of Pentacles energy. And somebody's going to go through a loss and discord. Somebody that's being dishonored. They're going through a loss. They're having a lot of fights, and they're having a hollow victory. Yeah, they're losing their leadership. Leadership in the reverse. Exploration in the reverse. Hard work, perseverance. You put a lot of hard work and perseverance, and somebody's leadership and exploration is in the reverse. They're going through a loss because you're getting good news. Yeah, fights and arguments is happening. Drama is happening because you're getting good news. Because you're a sweetheart, collective. You're a King of Cups. Coming up as a King of Cups, you have patience,